When I was coming up with a character for Indigo, I went through so many sketches in my sketchbook, and eventually the drawings evolved and they turned into the character that we see today. I thought I'd show you some of the pages from my sketchbooks of my early ideas for Indigo, because I think sometimes we see the finished things that artists make, but we don't always get to look at where the character began. So I thought that might be quite a nice thing for you to see. So now I thought I'd show you how I draw the final character of Indigo Wilde. So all you're going to need is a pencil or a pen and a piece of paper. So we're going to start by drawing Indigo's face. So it's super easy, it's all just simple shapes. So we're going to come down like this and we're going to go in. We're going to go her neck down like that. Then we're going to go back up and do her hairline, which is like a heart shape. And we're going to bring it down and we're going to add her little ear like that. And we're going to finish her neck off. Now, her hair is the next thing to do. So I like to start here. So you put your pen just there, the edge, and we go up. And this is the fun bit. We can do the curly whirly bit of her quiff. And we come down. We need to leave a little gap there for her antlers. It comes down like that. And then we can add our antlers so it goes up, and then she's got 3 little prongs like that. And then the other side we can just about make out. That's it, like that. And then her nose is super easy. It's just a straight line and a little flick at the bottom. And then she's got 2 almond-shaped eyes. And which way should we have her looking? Let's have her looking this way. You can have yours facing whichever way you like. She's got little eyelashes and eyebrows and a smile. Now to finish her hair off, we need to add the bit where the rainbow stripes go. We can colour this bit in black. The rest of her hair is black. We just do simple lines following the shape of her head all the way around like that. There we go. Right, now we need to draw her top. So we have to do her collar. Now rather than doing the stripy bit next, she wears this sort of waistcoat. So to draw that bit, I like to do 2 triangles, one that side and one that side, and then we can fill her top in underneath. So lots of stripes. Doesn't really matter how many stripes you give her, just a few. And then her arms come out like this, so sort of curved and then in with a straight line. And then we've got to give her the cuffs on her t-shirt, and then you follow these stripes across to make them line up like so. And then Indigo wears shorts. So the shorts are super easy to draw. It's all just simple shapes. And then we've got to draw the cuffs of her shorts as well, like that. And then Indigo has also got very long legs. So we'll start with this leg, because this leg's, she's facing that way, so this leg's going to be in the foreground. So we'll do a big long leg like that, and a big long leg like that. And we just do her feet at the bottom, like this. And then we'll draw the other leg in behind it, like that. Now you can't see on this picture, but Indigo wears big, tall, high top trainers like this. And we're just going to add those in. And then we're going to add the laces in. So the laces are just little loops. So let's do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a couple at the bottom. And then she wears black leggings. So those can be black. Might be easier to use a thicker pen. Colour it in quicker then. But whatever pen you've got laying around, it doesn't really matter. There we go. Right, now we've got to do her arms. Now, I find the arms tricky because arms end in hands, and hands are notoriously tricky to draw. So in this hand, we're going to have her holding something. What should we have her holding? You don't have to show all of her fingers because her hand's on from the side. We'll do like that. And then this side can go out like that. And then just going to have a little finger, 2, 3, 4, and her thumbs there. So what shall we have her holding? Should we have her holding one of these little mushrooms? Because they're fun to draw. So they're just like a U shape, and then a semicircle on top, and then a frilly bit there. And then you can do whatever face on them you like. I like to do 2 little circles. Let's have him looking at her. And then a big smile and some teeth. And I like to add horns too, just to make them extra monsterish. And maybe a little ear. And there we go. And then we've just got to colour in all of the stripes. So every other stripe should be black. So that one's black, and that one's black. That one's black. That one's black. And there we have it. And I like to finish off just by adding a little bit of grass at the bottom. And there we go. There's Indigo.